Everybody, it's Aimee. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the ENFP personality type. If you're an ENFP yourself, make sure you leave a comment down below, talk about your experiences. If you're not an ENFP, that's totally fine too. You can also check out my playlist of the other 15 MBTI personality types so you can compare. All right, without further ado, let's get started on the ENFP personality type. So if I could come up with a few words to describe your personality type, the ENFP is inquisitive, authentic, and audacious. These words come to mind when I think ENFP. There's a particular bite when it comes to your personality type, and hopefully throughout this video I do a good job at explaining where this particular bite is coming from. Regardless of where you fall in the ENFP scale, so regardless of whether you're a more introverted ENFP or whether you're the stereotypical extroverted ENFP, it doesn't really matter. The skill in the ENFP is their ability to sniff out the diseases of the future. This is what Carl Jung wrote about the extroverted intuitive types in general. And I know sniffing out diseases sounds kind of bad, but let me elaborate on that. So when Carl Jung says this about the extroverted intuitive types, he's talking about your ability to be able to sniff out the possibilities in the future. So if there is something that other people need to be warned about, the ENFP can sniff all that out and share it with the world. You're a natural campaigner for voices not being heard, ideas that have not been given a chance, potential that has not been unearthed yet. Essentially, your skill is in seeing what's not present, okay? And you don't take things at face value. You are an intuitive type. It goes beyond the physical realm. And this perception of what's not, or discovering the possibilities of what's not, is what leads your entire personality. This is what makes you who you are. You see, while everybody is afraid to make a change or consider what's new, you as an ENFP, this is not a problem for you. You're always trying to get other people to see what's new. You're always trying to say like, hey, look what I see. You know, this is your personality. And you're the type of person that can at least try everything once, as long as it stays in the realm of possibilities, if that makes sense. You're not really one to try physical experiences for the thrill of sensations or anything like that. You know, it's not about intense experiences unless those intense experiences lead to something practical. Like let's say you wanted to learn something out of it, then maybe you'll try it. But even what I just said, you know, you're just trying it. Yeah, as long as it stays in the realm of trying possibilities, ideas, giving you the flexibility for explorations and options, you're okay. You are a perceiving type, so this does mean that you are primarily led by your perceptions. When there's a possibility of a disease, meaning there is a potential that something will eventually become a problem, that's enough pressure for you to tell everybody about it and announce it, sometimes even when it's not the right time. And in pressed situations like this, even though you are an intuitive type, you're not afraid to say no. You're not afraid to use force to get people to listen. Sensation and force is not really your preference though, but for the sake of others and for the sake of sharing ideas and expanding on it, you are willing. And as a feeling type, your explorations do tend to revolve around you and what is authentic to you, what is valuable to you, what you've judged and evaluated to be true and important to you. It's about following your heart, as corny as that sounds. It's not about rules and following cold-blooded logic. This is very different from the ENTP personality in that way. If anything, your personality type is anti-rules. Okay, if anybody tells you that rules are rules and you need to do this, you need to explore these things because these are the rules, this is the worst thing you can say to an ENFP. Don't ever try to limit ENFP to the rules. Now, what are some of the pitfalls that you may encounter as an ENFP personality type? What are some encounters that you may experience because your strong functions are leading the way for you? Well, when you're in a state of using extroverted intuition, when you're trying to make sure all your bases are covered, you're trying to explore every single frame of reference, you know, you're doing a lot of unearthing of every single possibility, what you're not doing, because it's impossible to, what you're not doing at the exact same time is following any kind of a standard routine or procedure. You're not grounded, basically. And in the pursuit of the new, what you might experience is some level of discomfort and tension within. A lot of polarizations, imbalance, maybe even some contradictions that you notice on an unconscious level. It's like a hum in the back of your mind, but you kind of have to shove all this down because you're trying to explore new possibilities, right? Because the bigger picture of uncovering these possibilities is much more important than, making sure you got all your ducks in a row. And of course, everybody will experience some kind of attention like this every once in a while, of course. But for the ENFP, I think that this is pretty much their entire personality, where they are more focused on chasing the new, that they're not grounded, and it's actually very difficult for them to stay consistent on a particular path without letting their thoughts and curiosities to lead them astray. But I do truly think that you feel your best when you see an idea that hasn't been given a chance before bloom to their fullest potential. This is happiness for the ENFP, even if it can get overwhelming at times. All right, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching. This is the ENFP personality type. If you want to learn more about the other 15 MBTI personalities, or if you want to just watch typology content in general, or if you just want to chill with me, make sure you subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, and I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye.